Yeah!
You already know.
Yep, man. Welcome back, y'all, to the TDO Podcast. You know, subjugate. I shouldn't say subject. I was going to use a whole word that didn't even.
Subjugate.
Yeah, I was going to say subjugate. That don't got nothing to do with it. Y'all, welcome back to TDO Podcast. A subsidiary. That's what it is. Subsidiary of You Already Know. You know what I mean? Today, while we... Hold on, I forgot to tell y'all. Like, share, subscribe. People on the audio platform, follow us. You know what I'm saying? Because I might throw this on YouTube. So that's why I say like, share, subscribe. But it's going on the audio platform. So y'all go ahead and give us a follow, man. Stop playing. We on all of them. You know what I'm saying? We on iHeart. We on Pandora. We on all them good ones. So y'all go ahead and holler at us, man. We got some stuff popping right now. You know what I'm saying? So dig it. I'm your host, D Witty.
This your boy, Gabe Crank, a.k.a. Too Tall the Producer on the 1 and 2s. What's going on, man?
Yeah, y'all already know it. So, today we going to talk about these clout gangsters, man. People that be acting gangsterish for clout. Or people who do stuff and act like they're gangster in order to get a little bit of notoriety if they got some already, but to get more, you know. Sort of like how DJ Academics just signed deal with Rumble, and we already know what Rumble is. It's a far right wing, you know what I'm saying, conspiracy network. So that right there got me to thinking, what's a good subject for today? Oh yeah, clout gangsters. Cats like that he done created all of this craziness and all this little rifts between rappers and stuff with his little this and that back and forth, and also had that stupid ass series he had, that Chirac series he had that years and years ago, where he was talking all the crazy.
That's what got him the money right there, the Chirac thing. He kept on.
I forgot him his notoriety. He fruit, man.
Yeah,
that boy fruit. And he would never step a foot in Chicago because he's scary. And all that other stuff, just being a clout gangster. Want to chase the clout. Then when somebody corner you at gangsterish. That's like, I think he said he wanted to buy. It was some dude. He got mad at a writer for calling him out. So, you know, he fake tough. So he want to, I do this, I do that. No, you won't. DJ Academics ain't gonna do nothing but sit back and do exactly what he doing right now. Clout gangstering and trying to find different ways to maneuver through the real stuff and get to the little fakeness like he done did before. Also, I think Rumble is owned by like Candace Owens' husband. Nah, that's Parler. Sorry, that's Parler.
That's Parler. But nah, it's owned by them other people. Damn, I forgot, because the dude got a big old stronghold in the entertainment now, and I don't want to say what he is, but we all know in the industry who runs it. Yeah. So this is one of the leading guys, and you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it is what it is. They've been signed. I mean, this is like, back in our day, you know, people ain't really talk like that on the microphone.
No, people weren't really like, and if you did talk, it had to be something informational or nobody was going to listen, because who want to listen to some hearsay and he say, she say stuff? But nowadays, that's what rotates the entire industry, is he say, she say.
Yeah, because labels want for it to be a Cinderella picture, as in the thug version, or nigga came from the streets with nothing, parents wasn't there, mom's addicted to crack, and
that's usually what's
it's
mainly
the formula.
black people.
You know what I'm saying? It's the formula for Latinos too. It's the same fucking shit.
Yeah, coming from a gang, you affiliated with a gang, or your mom is a piece of shit, or your
somebody
dad
down the line you dealt with cocaine in your family, then either done it or sold it. It's the same, you know, it's the same fucking shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Just the same dumbass repetitive story, like.
But now is what I be telling people is like, the gangster shit, we will never see it, because gangsters know how to keep their fucking shit out the streets now.
Yeah, it's too mouth closed.
It's too fucking dangerous for them.
Yeah, plus being around a lot of gangsters when I was younger, and being in the game myself when I was younger, that it's not everything people think it is. It's not all what it cracks up to be. Like, that puts your life in danger, for one, because now you got to worry about ops. Then it puts you in a position, because if you want to do something,
you got to kill, man.
If you want to do something, let's say you friends with somebody that's the opposition. Now you and that friend, that said friend, either got to sneak y'all friendship around, or y'all can't have it period, because y'all gonna have to beef with each other because that's gang rules and everything. I ain't saying nothing bad about gangsters and nothing like that, or ain't saying nothing bad about nobody that's in the gang, because I still know a lot of people that's,
I respect
you know what I'm saying, down.
I respect people in whatever gang, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of our culture.
Yeah, I'm just saying, a stupid decision. Don't do the dumb shit. Don't go all try to get your clout up by whacking somebody, or get your clout up by taking from somebody. You know, being gangsters is basically building up your community, building up your people that surround you, building up your surroundings so you can help other people that ain't around you, but it's gonna come afterwards. You know what I mean? That's what a real gangster told me. There's like, for one, gangsters move in silence. For two, you don't have to go and preach that you're a gangster. People will see it in your mannerisms. Plus, you don't need to project being a gangster. That's not safe at all. Plus, it'll get you looked at. It'll get you, most definitely get you killed. Cause
real quick,
you might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, Tupac had that line. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. No longer living because he threw up the wrong sign.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? You going around throwing up signs and, you know what I'm saying, spitting out lit, doing everything crazy like that. And what happens? Boom. Now your mama them, or your daddy them, or your auntie, or cousins, or people, they got to pay for a funeral now because you being a clout gangster. And nowadays, that was back in the day. Nowadays, it's clout gangstering. So you have people make up whole scenarios just to try to get some clout out of it. And it sound gangster. That's what we mean by clout gangsters. When you come around and I'm hard right here, you know what I'm saying, in this situation, because I want these people to respect me or give me clout. Because for some reason, clout is like invisible money nowadays. And I guess if you get clout and you got clout, I guess that's like the ultimate little rush, or that's the ultimate form of currency now. It's just basically having clout, which is stupid to me. I really don't understand that whole little method of.
Yeah, because it's like I'm saying, this shit is to me, it's done got childish.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I'm glad that now there's different lanes for different types of genre of music now. So you really don't got to be justified to like one fucking source.
Yeah.
Like it was for us. The only source we had was MTV, In the Box, and certain
MTV, BT
programs, TV select programs on the television. And this is when the fucking dinosaurs, the heavy shits, you know, with the fucking tube in the back of it, and whatever.
Picture tube and antennas. Yeah, nowadays it ain't none of that nowadays. But
flat screen this, and it's so, everything is so precise. Like, everything is so fucking, you know, like people, everything is like so detailed to like to the brim of to the outline of the car inside of a car.
You got the internet and stuff where you could just easily access a whole bunch of anything.
But it is what it is, because people have their lives, and you know what I'm saying, it's part of their reality. Whatever you want your reality to be, you work on it, and then you make it so.
Yeah, you make it. And nowadays it's easier to do that. Yeah, it's easier to make reality. I mean, it's easier to make a dream come reality. Like, some people can sit up in their house, put their phone in their face, talk for like 2 or 3 minutes a day, and next thing you know, they got 20-30 million people following them. Or you got people who get out here on the streets and try to get it, and they may not have the same results, because for one, the media reaches faster. More people is paying attention to that media than they are paying attention to somebody that's out on the street walking the beat and trying to do everything like that. That's why it's easy to be a clout gangster nowadays, because you got the electronics to do it. You can be the hardest person in the Netherlands, but everybody know in your hood you one of the softest people walking around. That's being a clout gangster. You can't go in nobody's face in your own hood and say, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That's bang. But you can see somebody making a comment across town, or you can see somebody making a comment in another state, and you can just talk all kind of hardness. What they call it, internet thugs. You know what I'm saying? You call it internet gangsters and stuff like that. But we gonna change the name from internet gangsters to just clout gangsters, because that's mainly what it's about.
You like to see the kitchen get in fire, but you can't be in the kitchen because you can't stand the heat.
Yeah.
So you sit there behind the goddamn Twitter thumbs and motherfucking clout chasing angles and shit, and you do what you do, and you do it best.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I don't even, the shit is, the phone is getting to a point where it's getting back to the reality of things for me. Like, damn, there goes the TV. Let me see what's on the regular channels.
Yeah, remember
like,
TV Guide and shit like that?
Shit like that.
It ain't even TV Guides no more, like, because you can just go on YouTube, you can go on one of these streaming services, watch what you want to at the click of a button. Now, I ain't gonna say, like, I'm not happy with some of these advances. I'm definitely happy with some of these advances, but coming along with some of these advances, also came some problems. Like, now that you have instant access to so many things at one time, you got a lot of people who never had a voice that actually got a voice now. There's people that wouldn't go out on the streets and talk to people. Now they can just type in a few words and everybody will follow them like a lost dog. But you got it with power. Great power comes great responsibility. And if you got that much, if you got that strong of a following, if you got people that's depending on your word, every single day, they wanted you to hop on the phone and get the this, that, the third, the fifth, give you advice. Because a lot of people nowadays basically it's like internet therapy. So they go online and they try to see, okay, this person is doing this. And they just satisfied just watching that person do that. Complacency. Then you got people that's go online and just fantasize about other people's lives. They just go on a TikTok, or they go on Twitter, or they go on Instagram, and they just like, this person is living the life that I want to live. So they fantasize about that. They watch them like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they get infatuated. And next thing you know, they become clout gangsters because maybe somebody say something like, man, this person ain't really doing that. They, nah, man, you don't know that person like that, and woo, woo, woo. So you go back and forth. Next thing you know, y'all into it. Why? Because the clout gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
And like Gabe was saying, everything is so much to the T right now. Like that, even you can go online and order shoes, an outfit, groceries, a car, and let's say even the bride. You can go on the internet and do all of that. Just imagine if you couldn't do none of that and you had to get out here on these streets. How many people you think would actually be able to get out here on these streets and put their nose to the pavement and grind?
Mm-hmm.
Not that many people. A lot of people would fold up instantly. Just crew. You know what I mean? Keeping in the spectrum of clout gangsterism. Just people trying to be something that they're not overall. You know what I mean? Like how our one friend is.
Mm-hmm.
You already know what I'm talking about. Like how our one little friend is, and he don't get the
logistics, nothing.
Mm-hmm,
Nothing at all.
No.
So it's like, yeah, man, this is how society is right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly, damn, Nick, bruh, point exactly. It's like people just see it their fucking way no matter what, even though they're wrong.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of that going, I look at myself as an intelligent human being in society right now because I contribute to society.
Yeah.
In order to understand people and their mannerisms, in order not to flip out because you know what's really going on.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So therefore you find some type of how they say it, tranquility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like serenity.
Yeah, so some serenity. There you go, to fucking calm the hell down. And that's a lot of weed for me because it's a whole bunch of bullshit. Yeah. Right? So if I start feeding into that shit, because this is what the system is, I want you to feed right into that shit. So you can be, the file has started. Boom, look, he's going crazy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They want us to do this. And my thing is, it's not hard to do, but sometimes it gets irritated because you know what's going on. It's not, that's the shit that be tripping me out too, because people know exactly what the fuck is going on.
Yes, they do.
And they don't talk to you clearly, and you still get sucked into some bullshit.
Yeah.
Then if you get mad and you get off, and the way you do, yeah. I got me and this guy, Dion. Excuse me, but listen, we got fucking little tempers, and we both seen it.
Yeah.
And we like, damn, bro, we can fuck with each other. I ain't gonna. We know not to fuck with people exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we don't cross
space. Yeah.
We don't cross that fucking line. I never do, anyways. But then it's like when we was working there, there's people that'll fucking do that, and then they'll look at us and it's shit. They'll be with the owners. We ain't fighting with the goddamn cooks and now we used to get it in with the goddamn owners.
Yeah, because that's
people scared. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how much money I do. Bitch.
Anybody worry about your money? Your money don't equate to you being disrespectful to me in my life. That's
bitch, I'll drop you.
Like it will drop you quickly.
That's what I was telling bro this earlier about this certain restaurant that I got let go from. It's like I said, it's fucking mediocre because they don't. They don't have it what it takes. You know what I'm saying? It's a good concept, but I don't know. In Florida, either you sink or you swim.
Yeah. You're not organized. Like you were saying about that little restaurant earlier, like it wasn't organized and
at all.
People didn't have their stuff together. And that gets irritating. That'll throw your whole mojo off if you trying to focus on something, but you got on the other end, in the other spectrum, you got this one person, they see you trying to focus and they trying to do their best to knock you off of that focus because it make them feel better, or it put them in a position of power, or it'll make you look crazier to somebody else who has a little bit of power to themselves, which is being a clout gangster. So you got it now what you gonna do? Like most people's clout gangsters, they not really gonna say nothing, but a real one is gonna let them cats know, hey bro, you pissing me off to the point where I'm gonna put my hands on you. And if you talking all this other stuff, like you finna do something to me, we can drop this facade, bro. We can go right outside, or we can do it right here. So
when they sat me down, I went to pointing at motherfuckers. I said, bitch ass. I said, you ain't motherfucking tell me that, did you? I said, they didn't want to speak. I said, oh, you ain't speaking now. I said, all right. Oh no, we waiting on Sir Seffin's fuck face.
Yeah.
Don't Sir whatever his fucking fuck face is. From goddamn work, right? Shit, they all sat down and they think I was on. For real, how they all sat down? I thought I was on America's Next Top Kitchen or something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you got me fucked up. I'm not saying yes, chef. I was saying, bruh, listen. No, you gotta talk. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm 37 years old. You can play with your cooks like that.
Yeah, you play with them. Don't play with me. Yeah, don't play with me, man. I ain't a clout gangster, bro. I'll show you what the realness is.
Yes, chef my ass.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, nah, you got me fucked up this place Sunday.
No, it ain't no yes, chef, bro. Who? Nah, bro, you better call me with my name. I'm gonna call you by yours. That title that you got, we gonna drop all that. Cause now you trying to go at me now.
You trying to paint a picture that ain't even there, bro. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, you paint a picture with no brush. Come on now. Yeah. Don't do that. You can sit here and be respectful. And I think that's what people's problem is nowadays. It's hard for people to be respectful because they so much trying to get a certain amount of power over you. So what you got to do is you got to let them know, like, you ain't got to let them know like we was talking, but you could let them know in a good form, like, yo, listen, this is what it is. You're being disrespectful. I ain't trying to come at you like that, but just let you know I'm a grown man. This is a job. It's not life. I don't have to do this. This is not like lawfully. It's not lawfully put, you know what I'm saying, in lawful terms. It's not mandatory for me to do this. I don't have to mandatorily work for you. So I'm doing it as an opportunity for myself to make some money, opportunity to help you make some money,
right? And
just opportunity to stay out these streets. But don't take it as this is the end all be all. No, it's not the end all be all. What's the end all be all is life and death. That's the only end all be all, because you get a life, you got to live it, and sooner or later you're gonna fade into the universe and be wherever you at after you hit the universe. Now, a lot of people don't understand that because they clout gangsters. Well, actually, no, people do understand that. Everybody understands the concept of life and death, but a lot of people don't have no respect for it.
Yeah, that should be. That's why I stay to myself, bro. Because a lot of people act like they're immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I will fucking dust your ass off.
Boy, and people just don't understand it. That's the mind state of especially a lot of younger people nowadays. They with the mind state that, yo, life is short anyway, so if I got to take you out, I'm going to take you out. And my thing is, no, you can live a long, prosperous life. You don't have to, I'm pretty sure in the next 10 years, God's not going to end the earth. He's not going to end the earth in 10 years. Don't nobody even know when it's going to happen and all of this good stuff. But people shouldn't be afraid of that happening. You should still just live life. Like, everybody say, what, tomorrow ain't promised. And to me, I just think that's just phrases to hold you back. Because, no, life ain't promised. But if you're doing the right thing, you don't have to worry about waking up tomorrow. Because you're doing the right thing. So, the universe and God himself gonna make sure you wake up, because they want to see how you're gonna progress. They're gonna see how you gonna take on the next challenge. So when people always tell you, yo, life is short. No, life is not short. Life can be long. It's the oldest woman living is 130 years old. Somebody probably told her life is short, but you know what she probably said?
Life is long.
Watch me. And now she's still living.
Yeah, and that's just words and spells. So you gotta watch what you say, man.
Yeah. But in words, you can talk stuff into reality. Mm-hmm. Your mental energy can cause things to happen. That's why I try my best not to have an abundance of negative energy, and I always try to have an abundance of positive energy to pass on to folks and to receive from people. Yeah. Like when I receive negative energy, I'm with the law of equivalation. If you hitting me with something, then I'm going to have to hit you back with something, because that's equal. I don't care about no book that say you shouldn't do it. I don't care about none of that. If you hurt one of my people, I'm more than likely gonna go back and try to hurt one of your people. Even though they say 2 wrongs don't make it right, but 2 wrongs actually equal out. 2 positives, they equal out. Yeah. So it may not be the right thing to do, but if you look in the Bible, it's saying eye for eye. Even though you shouldn't take the Bible and use it to harm people and do all that.
No, that's just animal instincts. To be honest with you, that's just, if you're a pussy, you're gonna sit there and let that shit just roll by. Mm-hmm. But if you love your life, you're gonna be like, your reaction is gonna be, nigga, fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sit there and start squabbling. Yeah, it's just what it is.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's animal instinct, and it's that basically the will to, if you are in a situation where you feel like life can end, people got that fight or flight mentality. And some people, they want to run away from the trouble. Some people take it head on and jump straight into it. And
gotta try.
Yeah. A good percentage of the time when you meet a challenge head on and you got enough strength to meet that challenge head on, sometimes you overcome the challenge. A lot of people thinking a challenge is a little bit less than what they thought. They hit that challenge and it's a little bit more than what they thought. So now they gotta regroup and do it over again. Some people lucky, because in some situations, somebody may bite off more than they can chew, and unfortunately, they get took out. But if you smart enough and you're not a clout gangster, you probably won't have to worry about that. You probably don't have to worry about a situation where you put yourself in that you are going to be in danger anyway. Because if you're smart enough and you're not trying to be a clout gangster, you could just go into a situation and say, hey, what's up? Oh, peep the situation, say, I'm finna back up out of this. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Just like when, let's say if you married and it's a nice girl, a nice looking girl who come up to you like, yo, let's do this, let's do that. And you just like, you got 2 choices. You can jump head first into it and ruin what you got with your wifey, or you can keep it thorough and say, you know what? Nah, maybe another time. Maybe if me and mine don't work out and I'm single again, maybe I'll come back to this perspective or something like that, or this little, whatever it is, I'll come back to it. But most people who is clout gangsters, they just gonna take that chance. They gonna be like, you know what? Hey, she right here, right now. Maybe my girl won't find out about it. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. What a wonderful thing. And let it swing. But sometimes, what people forget, you have to account for every choice that you make. It's going to be some energy that comes with every single choice that you make. It could be negative, it could be positive, or it could be neutral. Like, you can go into a situation without trying to be a clout gangster and enjoy the fullness of that situation. Or you can go into a situation trying to be a clout gangster and have the most negative stuff happen to you possible.
Right.
But like we were saying about our friend, he hard-headed in that essence. And we are trying to coach him into realizing that, yo, it's not like how it used to be back then. You have to bring your mentality into the future. You got to bring it into the present and say, hey, you know what? How can I adjust? How can I do this and still be able to do this at the same time? You don't have to go around doing everything at once. You can calm down and do certain things at certain times.
I told him he's gonna ended up like the dude off the Twisted Can Iced Tea commercial fucking clip. Yeah, I said, you right. I said, you remember that nigga right there? He was like, yeah. I remember the Twisted Can Iced Tea. I said, yeah, that's when they made their most money. Every record in time, a nigga hitting the motherfucking cracker. Excuse me. Shit. Excuse me. I'm from Florida. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That rings bells, because you even hear the dude in the background, hey there, fella, I think you done had enough. Yeah, that one time was good enough now.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, you're going to have to wear it.
Yeah, you got to wear this thing. You don't want to be the Twisted Tea dude. You don't want to get fat. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get towed up by the unseen and the unknown. Because a lot of people, they wander into situations blindly and with unknown, with not very much knowledge of the situation at hand, and they end up becoming a victim to that situation when only thing I do is to shut up, research, calm down, look, listen, pay attention, and then once you got a full assessment, then you can go ahead and venture from there. You don't have to be a clout gangster. You ain't got to be a clout whore, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will do stuff, be clout whores, and they just do anything and everything for it. Clout gangsters want you to think a certain way about them so they can get a certain respect from you. Clout whores, they do anything. Hey, I jump off of a 2-story building, you know what I'm saying, and just to get a couple million views on TikTok. Or I talk crazy to this person on Facebook just so I can get people to follow me or to agree with me, them likes, because, you know, likes and follows nowadays, that's the new cyber drug. That's the new hit of, you know what I'm saying, electronic heroin, basically. Getting them likes, getting them views, getting people to say, oh, okay, yeah, I know him, I like him, he's gangster. And you come to find out, you one of the coolest kids on the block, and you ain't never been in no trouble, you ain't never hustled, you ain't never did nothing that's gonna equal up nothing. You just sitting there being the coolest guy ever. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say that a real gangster don't come along and test your valor? Like, hey, you know what? I don't think you as cool as you think you is. Now what? We gonna holler at you. And now you gotta put up or shut up. Most people can't put up, so they gonna definitely have to shut up. And that's what it is, y'all. Like, just don't be out here. Just the moral of the story is, don't be out here trying to be no clout gangster, because being a clout gangster ain't the way to go. If you really want to be a gangster or something, ask the intelligent people who have made a way for themselves. Ask them how to be gangster, because that's gangster. Being gangster is being broke for 3 or 4 years, getting up saying, hey, I'm not finna be broke no more, doing everything you can to become the man or woman that you need to be. That's gangster. Going to school and completing school and knowing it was hard and you had to break your back to do it, that's gangster. Taking care of your kids when the mother or father don't want to take care of them, that's gangster. Me walking up to you flashing gang signs and colors, bro, that's not gangster. That's just putting yourself in a category. It's putting yourself in a difficult position in life. Once again, not saying that all gangsters are dangerous or life-threatening, but nowadays, What's the meaning of being a gangster? It's somebody that's tough, won't take no shit, you know what I'm saying? Willing to get down, they'll bang, and that's it. But it's levels to this shit. Mm-hmm. It's levels to this shit. And if y'all sitting on the same level and you not leveling up, you sitting here wasting time. And that being a clout gangster, it's not gonna help you level up. It's basically take all the information, assess the information, and hell, do something good with it. So y'all, that's our little take on it, man. That's the TDO take on it, you know what I'm saying, the discreet ones. We just trying to get y'all to listen, pay a little bit of attention, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to give us no money, just give us your ear, you know what I'm saying, and let us go ahead and speak to you one time, you know what I'm saying? But we thank y'all for being with us today, man. We hopefully y'all enjoy this pod. If y'all see us on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe, man.
You already know.
If y'all listening to us on any of the audio platforms, iHeart, Pandora, Stitcher, Spotify, RSS. If you listening to us on any one of them, y'all go ahead and give us a follow. Download the podcast so y'all can listen to it whenever y'all want to. Y'all can clip it. Y'all can hit us up on shows. And if y'all want to get with us and do an episode with us, man, just hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on TikTok, I guess. Hit me up on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? All them is going to be in, all that information going to be where the information going to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to just be splitting all that stuff. But y'all know how to get with it. But yeah, if y'all hear us on these audio platforms, y'all already know how to get with us, man. Y'all already know the name. So y'all can just go ahead and slap the name. So until next time, man, this is your boy, D Witty.
This your boy, Gabe, a.k.a. Too Tall. Pandan Nation Studios signing out. You already know.
You already know. And that's it for today. Holla.